Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Embody Your True Essence with me, Ikue. It's Tuesday, March 11th, step 21 day. Today is Jupiter, I believe, and Sagittarius day. So it's more uplifting, adventurous energies coming in. So I'm excited to share the energy of the day. And yesterday, we made it through. Yesterday, it was probably one of the hardest days ever for me, but I know my patterns now. Every time the moon comes, and every time this Cancer energy and I am like forced to face my emotion, that's when I learning to be better. But definitely it was challenging, but it was better. And I feel like today I feel definitely lighter because of the day that I had yesterday. So everything is beneficial. Everything is meant to work for us, work for our soul's intention. So keep on going with courage. And how's your sleep? We have 9 more days till this Pisces season ends. And Pisces season is, I always say this every live, but it's all about tapping into intuition. And I think there are many ways to tap into our intuition. We are always perceiving something, right? And some people are maybe practiced many times in the past lives that they were, maybe like naturally intuitive. And maybe someone like me, they needed to calm down ourselves to tap into that area. But I learned that for me to tap into my intuition is basically to love and protect and opening up my heart and opening up myself to opening up my heart. So there's a lot of process that not lots of process, but is a process that I need to go to in order to tap into our intuition. And often what blocks me from being intuitive is the emotion, because when emotions are really heavy and it's a lot going on, and my feelings could overpower everything that I'm doing. I ignore my heart, ignore my soul's intention, all of that. So it's very important for me to tap into how I'm feeling and taking care of my emotions. And if my emotions are really high, then it's very important for me that I take care of that emotions. And in that case, maybe I don't have to do a lot of things in a day. All I have to do is literally take care of myself and take care of my emotions. If my emotions said, okay, go eat chocolate, and then maybe I just eat chocolate. And I'm very disciplined nature, so I don't maybe just let that part of myself go that, oh, if I listen and I eat chocolate, I'm going to be fat, or all of that fear. I can, convince myself that it's okay. I could have a cheat day. Yeah, good morning, Ruby Singh, Grand Rising, beautiful. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. So today is a March 11th, but in Japan it's a March 12th. But regardless of the date, the step system is the same. So today is step 21. And the reason why I mentioned the time in Japan, the date in Japan, because today is my brother's step birthday. And so I'm excited to read what Series Joy has to say and better understand this energy and who my brother is. And so I have my experience with my brother growing up, right? So I like to kind of compare the energy with the essence of my brother, so I can understand the energy of today better. Yeah. So step 21, at Sears Joy, they always say this is the step number that things started to get fun. And I definitely feel that because step 19, step 20, it's my pattern, I guess, of not ignoring, not feeling, not acknowledging all my emotions sometimes. Like I tend to ignore some uncomfortable emotions, and we're not used to face those shadow unless maybe you're Pisces and you feel so grounded ever. So and then as you can see, I'm going through, it's a lot better. I feel or maybe I'm getting used to seeing myself like that. I got a sty on my left eye, and yeah, it is uncomfortable, but I hope that it's getting smaller. I'm just being kind to myself here. But I do have a dance show coming up this Saturday, so I hope that it will go away so I can put on some makeup. Okay, I will trust. Okay, so step 21. Welcome to step 21. When it starts to get fun, we're naturally expanding outside the comfort zone in that light-hearted way today. So try something new and be open to the rainbow of possibilities that it may provide. A moon in Leo encourages creativity, so sense bigger than before. Mercury conjuncts Venus at step 8 Aries, suggesting that we're thinking of a rewrite in taking more responsibility in action to ourselves. Meanwhile, our conjunction with Saturn lasts today and tomorrow, highlighting open possibilities that may help the spiritual mission stay in integrity. Feel around for the next simple steps that you can commit to. Okay. So today, step 21 is a ruling step number, which is the net 3. And I am learning that it's not about just focusing on the net number, which is that 3, but step 1 I love, and step 2 I feel. Stuff that I love and I feel right, I believe. And it's very important to pay attention to that 2 and 1 as well. Yeah, thank you, Ruby Z. Yeah, I hope that it will heal fast. Yes. And now, therefore, today is about expansion, travel, foreign influences, education, the sharing of ideas, and connections between theories, experience, and expertise. It's a massive cerebral day with spiritual philosophies and your soul narrative as a root intention behind all the learning. If anything, today's energy may need some focus. Your heart and mind will be curious about everything. You may see something interesting in every direction. That discernment and focus are the tools to turn to. Your heart is behind all the curiosity. So knowing what your heart, step 1, is feeling, step 2, will give you the proper focus for investigation. Following your heart and feelings will bring an understanding or new belief. In the grand picture, today your heart is exploring new ways of looking at your spiritual destiny. This can be described as a spiritual cause you have been on. New ways of looking at your spiritual destiny. I like to explore that. New ways of looking at your spiritual destiny. For instance, you may feel your story has been glutton for punishment, but today you may shift that perspective to a glutton for learning the hard way. It may sound trite, I say right, but the simple shift of perspective, such as this example, changes the tone of your future entirely. I think as I'm reading this, what I thought was, I'm definitely try to shift my narrative from, earning and needing to work hard to earn something or chase something to get something, but to how can I work differently? So many ways to work differently and manifest easier and faster, more efficiently. And I am like really finding myself calling back my power rather than split my energy to outside, try to become a people pleaser and chase things and earn things, and to the point that I deplete myself and drain myself. And like, you know what? I stop chasing anymore. I stop just wanting for more. Like, just be grateful for what I have, and I just be okay with it and work on something that nobody can take away, and trust that right people were gonna be gravitated towards me, and I don't have to, seek for outside if they're not interested. And be it, right? Let it be, let them. So I'm definitely slowly establishing that belief. Like, I don't have to, it's sad that things will leave, and in the stuff that was very important. Seems like maybe in that, on the fence of like, okay, are they leaving or are they gonna stay? But maybe like I need to ask my heart and the intuition, like, am I looking at from the right perspective? But if it gets too much, and then I started to overthink. So what I'm doing right now is I just surrender and let them. And I keep shining my own light, because more than ever, we are rewriting our story, right? So looking at your spiritual destiny, what is your spiritual destiny? And to be honest, we don't know. Do you know? I don't know sometimes, right? Most of the time, like, where are we heading? What are we doing here? But today you're opening your heart to different ways of understanding your spiritual fate, destiny, or present course. You may be introduced to an alternative, or you may simply come to realize that old story is over, you need a new path. Whatever the case, it's a day of exploring the more philosophical topics of faith, surrender, spirituality, spiritual mastery of a subject, or the path to ascension. It's almost impossible to fail at learning something new. In each of your stories today, explore what your heart presently believes about the future. Open yourself to other ways of looking at the topic. Explore new theories or ideas. Feel out your next intention for improving your quality of life, health, or work environment. Explore the ideas your heart is most attracted to. Let your imagination roll. Yeah, this is here. Yeah, it's super powerful. It's just visualize and use your imagination. I would also like to talk about daydreaming, because daydreaming is powerful, but it's also very much in your fantasy world, right? How can you manifest this fantasy into this real life? This real life, but it's also illusional. It is what it is, right? But this what is can shift very quickly if your mind, if your belief system change drastically. Now, today you are rewriting your long-term beliefs about your capacity to change, feel secure, or protect your assets. Use today to educate yourself on the topic or experiment with a new boundary or method of protection. Today's objective is to connect your heart and feelings as a compass, then explore all future options. At the end of the day, you will learn something important about your spiritual growth, your potential for the future, and possibly different avenues to try. You will end the day with more questions than answers. And if you maximize the day, you will feel more space and potential than you did when you woke up this morning. If you end the day with your world feeling bigger, you master the day. Have fun learning. I am grateful to learn about my potential. Yeah. Hi, Hazi. Yes, 100% true. Hello, Ruby. Yes. Good morning, everyone. So it's definitely still a spiritual day, spiritual day that we're feeling into, and we explore based on the spirituality. So yeah, that's the energy. Yeah, expansion, travel, foreign influences, education, sharing of ideas, and connection. That's the energy. That's the step numbers energy, is a Sagittarius. And Sagittarius are very adventurous. When you look at like co-founders of Human Garage, Jason and Gary, they were Sagittarius. They love to travel, as you can see. But my brother is not. My brother is 21. My 21 Pisces. So I guess he's a homebody. He does have essence of Sagittarius, I believe. But yeah, growing up, he was very much like crying baby. Yeah, I remember he was crying and he was very sensitive about a lot of things. And my dad tried to make him a man and, tried to make him strong. But it was just different. It was just different time. And whatever that parenting that my parents tried to give me, it kind of worked on me, because I was a hard worker and working hard. That's a generation. My brother and my sister, 7 years and 9 years younger than me. I definitely feel they're the different generation. So the parenting that my parents had basically did not work. So they were forced to switch the directions, and that meant that was meant to be. And so my brother was very much crying baby and did not follow, didn't work the parenting that my parents had. But yeah, I'm very happy that my brother turned into a grown man and doing his own thing, and he got married, and I'm very happy about that. But yeah, you gotta trust the process, right? Everyone's different. Yeah. Hila, good to see you, or feeling your energy. Yes, I'm a Sagittarius Gemini, but I get homesick. I think it's my AC, excuse me, my AC being Cancer. Yeah, ascendant. How's it like to have Cancer in your chart? Feeling, get in touch with your emotions. Yeah, my sisters are 6 and 10 years younger. Oh, I see. So you're the oldest too. Yeah, definitely feel the generation gap. It's very different how they think about things, and they work hard, but they do have a lot of opinions about things, and they're maybe not afraid to speak up to authority. Lots of questioning, right? Then answers. And my pattern always has been like, unwinding my patterns, going through 40 days of past lives in karma. It's just that have us always been taught hard work, being kind to one another, and just as long as you're working hard, you'll be fine. But then I did not get to explore outside of my territory, I guess. So in this life, I'm meant to explore, I'm meant to go out. And so in this energy today, maybe it's not that I'm going out of country, but definitely I want to explore possibilities, explore different ways of doing things, and doing the same things, but in a different way. How can I achieve that? And that's when I get to be a little more creative, right? Sometimes when you get stagnant, then, you forget how beautiful place you live in, and those things when your emotions are high. But slow it down and appreciating all of that. Oh, hard, but I love my emotions. They are powerful. Yeah, yeah. To conquer Earth, I feel it's really getting in touch with your emotions. Yeah, I'm learning that. I'm getting better at it. But if I'm not getting in touch with the emotions, when that energy comes back, I get hit really hard, like this time. So I will remember that Pisces season. But I'm excited. I rather feel excited. Okay, 9 more days, 9 more days, but keep my spirit high, because this is where we can really, really rewrite our spiritual path and going through our spiritual destiny, and kind of set the tone for this year until the next Pisces season, right? What kind of spiritual destiny you are on. And you get to rewrite that any moment. But this is a great time to kind of go through that. Like, what is your spiritual destiny? And then that's where you can go through your astral chart and you look at your midheaven. That's your MC, that's your ghost story. And my ghost story is to become 16 Taurus. So basically, I would like to become that intuitive one. Intuitive one. In order to do that, I definitely need to go through my emotions. So yeah, that's the energy. So quickly, I have essential oil, Wizardry organic vegan oil. It's got purity. I like to just put a couple of drops to cleanse myself. Hi, good morning, everyone. And let's ground ourselves. Spring is around the corner. And lots of things are moving. Hi, Mary, queen of consistency. Yes. I love that. I love that new nickname. Yes, I'm back. When I was in Japan, it was really hard. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna let that go. Yes, lots of love. Hope to see you soon. And, yeah, but, consistency, but I'm also learning to do things differently, doing the same thing in a different way. How can I make that happen? Maybe I can bring people to the chat. Yeah. I mean, if you want to go on live with me, let me know anytime. I am here. So I picked the card for today, and it's a beautiful card. Release self-doubt, let go of fear. Yeah, definitely the Sagittarius energy right here. Stop playing small and release your self-doubt. There isn't one person who has been held back by the strongholds of self-doubt. Fear finds a way to creep in and has you questioning your worth, lovability, and your true potential. Sometimes doubt feels so heavy it stops you from tapping into your inner truth. Deep down, you know the truth of your soul, that you are capable, brilliant, able, courageous. Have you been doubting yourself lately, ready to give up, go and hide? If you pull this card, it's time to take your foot off the brake and look fear in the face. And only fear is the one you make up in your head. Your dreams are on the other side of fear. Be the hero of your own story. Have the confidence and courage to keep going. Turn your worry, doubts, and fear into fuel by channeling all your thoughts and feelings toward trusting in yourself. You're always prepared for whatever opportunities lies ahead, and the worst that can happen is you learn a new lesson about yourself. Stop holding yourself back and say hashtag bye Felicia to fear. Do you still say bye, Felicia? You say bye, Karen? I don't know. I really self-doubt and turn my fear into courage. Yeah, it's all about transmuting. Green looks great on you. Thank you so much. Yeah, green really lifts me up. I woke up and it's like, this is the color today. Yeah. So, talk about emotions and, when the emotions are high, I wrote it down yesterday and I noticed my patterns. Okay. Couple of, things that I wrote it down, and I put the title, Integration, My Shadow. The card hit hard. Yes, it does. And, a couple of points that I wrote, because every time every time I put myself down, these are the current, like a common theme. And, so it's good to notice those things, right? Like that somehow we accepted this belief, and that is constantly in our way of living our truth. So a couple of things was, no one loves me. And okay, let me see if I could find it. Maybe here. Okay, I have a lot of device, and, I wrote it down. Okay, so shadow. No one loves me. I probably stay single for the rest of my life. Mm. And when I read it, my heart shrinks. It's like, so that's when I know, okay, this is uncomfortable and this is not true for me, because I'm putting my heart down with my thought, right? And with my thought and with my words. And my path, there's another one that I wrote. My path hasn't been easy and my life is full of struggles because I am too traumatized and I don't know how to get out of it. So sad. And, what I want doesn't want me. Okay. I think in order for us to transmute that, we need to face our shadow first. So bear with me. Love was something I need to chase and earn. I don't know who I am. I didn't know who I, okay. Love was something I need to chase and earn. That's hard. I don't want to chase anything. Can we just attract that? I'm a late boomer, I was told. And I feel like so, because I feel like I haven't achieved a lot of things yet. And, and for me as a woman, constant, I don't know where the word come from. It's like, oh, I'm not married yet. I don't have kids yet. That's also that thought somehow, like it really keeps me, keep me down, put me down. Yeah. So understandable. Oh, thank you. And maybe I'll continue to add that list, but there's one more. I need to work hard to attract wealth and success. Yeah. Sounds like a typical middle class, right? I need to work hard to attract wealth and success. And I think I know that from my family history. When I went back to Japan, I got to connect with my parents, and I was asking some questions. And my family definitely come from, I would say, upper middle class, probably. And they were upper middle class, and they were good with finance and all that because they work hard for it, right? So, and I think I know that growing up, like hard work, dedication, and loyalty is something that I was disciplined in, and also I think ingrained in my DNA, like really deep, really deep. And it's a good quality, but I am also, we're also coming out of matrix and learn that it's like we don't need to work so hard to attract. Can we just do that? Can we just have that theory that we started to attract things very easily? There's nothing to chase. There's nothing to earn. Can we just like keep living our life, being our truth, and everything that is meant for us just come to us? And that's really wanna embody. So now I listed a couple of things that I wrote, and it was really hard for me to read, actually. Yeah. So this is a list of doubts. I'm going to do one as well. I have some fear and doubts holding me back. Thank you so much for sharing. Yeah. So yeah, it was it's kind of like courageous thing to do, because all the Instagram posts will, remind you, like, you gotta focus on, like, even this card that I repicked, it's like, we are like, keep going, and, be the hero of your story. You have the confidence and courage. But in order for us to tap into that, I think that's why it is we need to face our shadow first. And we are called to do that in this Pisces season for sure. And if you're the type of person like me, tend to focus on only the good stuff, and it's like, okay, like it's when you watch Disney movie Inside Out, the first one when joy, so that they have like the 5 basic human emotions, and Riley's head, they have joy, sadness, disgust, anger, fear, and those are the 5 basic emotions. And as we get older, we have more layers of emotions, but these are the 5, right? And in the story, and this is the story called Inside Out from the Disney movie. It was such a great movie. It's a kids movie, but it has a lot of depth and Joy, in the story, Joy did not understand the significance of the sadness, right? And how, like, sadness, she's always sad, and I don't know what she's doing, but I guess she just exists, right? But in that story, Joy understood that sadness also means something, and it's very important. So facing your shadow, and use that energy so that we can understand more joy, right? Contrasted everything. Very courageous, and see myself in some of these. Yeah, I'm a 1 degree Sagittarius, moon 13 Virgo. Sagittarius is hard on themselves. Sending love, you're amazing. Oh, thank you. Sagittarius, would you say Sagittarius is hard on themselves? That's interesting. Then I think every sign at the end of it is really hard on ourselves. Don't you agree? We're all so hard on ourselves, and that's part of the programming, right? Anyways, and so that's something. I'm very hard on myself. I'm gonna write it down. I'm very hard on myself. And why are we hard on ourselves? Because we tend to think that when we are not hard on ourselves, then we are not working hard, maybe. So maybe that's, we have a fear of not working hard because we're so programmed to keep working hard, keep producing so that we can survive, right? So what I did from listing my shadow, because I did not feel good. Like just writing down, no one loves me. I'm gonna stay single, no one's gonna, it's just like all these things really put me down. My path always, wasn't easy and full of struggles. And I think a lot of us can relate to that. But I think life is really about how you look at things. Like, do you think that your path hasn't been easy? Yeah, I think that's true. Like, it wasn't easy. And this work is not for the weak one, that's for sure. At the same time, like, if you start to think about how traumatized you are, how much inner work you've been doing, and how much work you feel like you need to do, it really drains you, right? But and then thought that, okay, I don't know when this healing journey ends, and I don't know if what I want maybe doesn't want me, like all of that. When I'm in this funk, these are a couple of things that I will always come back to. So yesterday was a really heavy day for me in that sense. So after I list up and face my shadow and be honest with myself, what I wrote it down is this. I flip the narrative. So basically, one statement at a time, I wrote down. So, okay, no one loves me. How can I change this? And I said, I'm opening myself to be loved without forcing or controlling. I want to attract. I don't want to chase anymore. Why do I need to like work so hard to please somebody, right? Like Kaze says, I'm a people pleaser. I 100% feel that I have never done enough in my day, helping people hard to say no and look after me. Yeah, I don't know your situations and, like your family situation, but I think we all had a part of us that are people pleasers and we didn't even know, right? Like we completely be in that matrix. But for people pleaser, like know that you are enough and you're worthy and you are still loved even when you're not being a people pleaser. Can we stop with that? Say no, really uncomfortable sometimes because I was like, what if I lose this opportunity? What if I this and that? But I think it's all law of attraction, right? You probably have to maybe sometimes, you know, need to train other people by showing this is a new default. This is my new belief. This is how I want to live my life. Yeah. Hi, Scott. Staying buoyant and riding the tide. Yeah. That's the theme for Pisces, right? Pisces season, but also definitely every day, all day, every day. Yeah. Vibe. We do not know exactly. Yeah. People pleaser is a tricky one for sure. Now, so I am opening myself to be loved without forcing or controlling. And love follows me. Love chases me. Maybe I can write it down too. And I shine my light and people are gravitated towards me. So what I'm really trying to embody right now is there's nothing to chase. If people want to go, let them go, right? So that's one thing. And instead of saying what I want doesn't want me, say what I want is also seeking me. What I want is also seeking me. And I wrote down my path hasn't been easy. My life is full of struggles, blah, blah, blah. But this is what I wrote to flip the narrative. My life is about to get fun. This is the sentence, what I just said. My path hasn't been easy, and I'm a late boomer, and like I struggle so much coming here, and now because of that, my life is about to get fun. My life is about to get fun. And lastly, I need to work hard to attract wealth and success. So flip the narrative. Now I wrote down, it's easy and okay for me to attract wealth while doing what I love and working less and efficiently. And my soulmate is seeking me in my heart. My soulmate is seeking me. it's also seeking me. What I want is also seeking me. So that part is very, very powerful too, because yeah, you know, at this point, there's nothing I can control but to trust, right? And yeah, those things. So basically, list my shadow, list my go-to shadow. When I'm putting myself down, this is where I come back to, right? And but in order for me to transmute that energy and to set the intention and be light and positive, I needed to go through that heavy emotion and flip the narrative. See, can I see this sentence? Can I see this in a different way? Because it's all about shifting your perspective. That's how you can transmute your energy. That's the only way. How can you see it differently? Because, you know, I've used dance for a very long time to release my emotions, right? And when I release emotions, I feel good. I feel definitely good. And so movement is powerful. At the same time, this pattern stays. This pattern stays. The self-sabotage pattern stays until you are able to see things from a different perspective. So for me, both are important. Have some time to release an emotion, excessive shake off that with excessive emotion through facial maneuvers and through dance, through body movement, right? But once we, you know, once we manage this overpowering emotion, when the emotions are high, there's no way you can face your shadow. It's like the emotions are really in the way. Once you release your emotions, you can't stop there, right? You can't just go, oh, I let that go. Okay, but the pattern will come back. So once you calm yourself down and once you're courageous enough to do so, you need to go into this shadow and wrote it down. Okay, these are the patterns that keep coming back in my life. Okay, I'm going to shift this narrative for good. Now wrote it down, face your truth, maybe cry a little, and then wrote down differently and to empower yourself. So I think keep paraphrasing, right? Keep changing the phrase into something your heart agrees. Because when I list my shadow, my heart does not agree with any of the stuff because it makes me sad. Like literally, it makes me so sad. Yeah. It's like, why do I need to put myself down like this? It's like it's almost making me emotional. But these are the recurring beliefs that I constantly told myself for the last many, many years. So yeah, okay. Now I'm emotional. And I am going to flip the narrative, right? It's something more, something lighter, right? And slowly bring up this lower frequency. It's something higher, something higher, something higher. So yeah, um, awesome. Thank you for being working on it right now and afterwards. Yes, yeah, let's might as well list all your shadows, all the darkest secrets of yours, right? This is the darkest before the dawn. We have 9 more days to do this work, to really transmute. There's a lot of eclipse and lots of powerful energy coming in, right? And I think the full moon, yeah, full moon is in 14th, right? So we definitely started to feel the effect of that like 3 days before, then 3 days after the full moon, new moon, or the you know, they had the potent energy. So, oh, maybe that's why I'm crying. Yeah, thank you so much. Yes, thank you for sharing so vulnerably. Yeah, vulnerability is the new strength for sure. So yes, it's just to go over the energy of today. Today is a Sagittarius day, and um, passing down, like learning from the energy from yesterday. We face our emotions, and when we face our emotion, then we get to transmute that. Today is 21, so from 20 to 21, what has changed? The one is added, your heart desire. So list your shadows and face the truth, maybe cry a little like me, and then let's really rewrite that story. Literally rewrite your shadow into a something higher that your heart agrees with. And maybe like once you kind of, we're all working towards, and we're always changing, but even like wrote it down, like on the wall or something, and then put write on your paper and put it on a wall. And yeah, you were enough. Sometimes this phrase hit me hard, sometimes hit really deep, and right now it doesn't hit me so hard. It's always the word, when I say no one loves me, that is hard. But when I say I am opening myself to be loved and receive love, and that I can do. So feel it out, feel your way out, right? So that you can bring down this shadow, the blind spots, blind areas in you that needs to come out. What does it hit hard? So, hi Kettlebell. I wrote down some of my statement, and that I call it my shadow. So a couple of statement would be like, no one loves me. That recurring theme that always comes up to me. And also, I need to work hard to learn and to get something I want. Can I flip the narrative so that I can attract, easier without working too hard, and, doing what I love? That it would just flipped of narrative. Yeah. Why does it hit? Oh, why? Because it's not true for me, and my heart doesn't agree with. So, but then a constant narrative, that story that I kept telling myself, maybe my mind kept telling me. So this was a conflicted thought inside of me, right? For a long time, between my heart and my brain. So yeah, that being said, let's finish with the usual powerful affirmation to reprogram ourselves. If you want to join, rub your hands together with me. Let's go. And clap your hands. And clapping is very cleansing. Yes, we're all learning. Let's rub our nails, rub our knuckles. And let's feel your energy ball. Even if nobody loves you, you love yourself very much. That's something that working on, because I did not really have concept of loving myself. Oh, thank you. And we love you too. I love you too. Yeah. Because there's so many layers to it, right? I love myself. It's like, okay, am I saying this superficially? Do I really feel it? And I think this is where my life is about to get fun. I said the intention, because I did not know how to love myself. My self-love was based on the validation from others for a very long time. That's why I study hard and exceed academically. What did I get for working hard? Those achievements. As soon as I get it, I will aim for the next thing. Never ending. When can we end? Let's just be enough. Right hand on your heart, left hand on the top of your head. Imagine energy circulate through your heart and the brain. Breathing into your hands, breathing. 2, 3. Through your nose. 2, 3. Repeat after me. Hello, brain. Hello, ego. Hello, mind. Hello, body. Thank you for protecting me. I appreciate your work. I appreciate your smart and efficient work. And follow my heart. Hello, heart. You are in charge. I'm listening to you. I'm following you. I love myself. I am lovable. I am loving. I accept all parts of myself. I forgive myself. I am enough. I am enough for anything. I am worthy. I am worthy of receiving the best version of everything life has to offer. I am I am safe and protected in many ways, including emotionally safe and protected and secure. I trust, I receive. It's safe and easy for me to attract wealth and success. It's safe and easy for me to let go and let it flow and let it come to me. I am abundant. I am abundant. I'm abundant. My body moves with me easily and effortlessly. Feel your body, you can add anything you want. I'm confident, I'm courageous. And slowly let go. Yes. Yeah, for sure. It comes down to when we are in difficult situation and the dialogue we have with ourselves. It's in those moments we need to change the way we treat and talk to ourselves. Yeah, that's 100%. That's what we are doing. Love you. Yeah, you are who you are looking for. Yes, so much love. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, that was a great live. Thank you guys for so much for being here. Let's embody our true essence. That's the name of my live. And let's transmute our shadow into something beautiful. And we were at, I was just like, I said, where I am abundant 3 times because it hit me differently this time. It's like abundance is not about just having that financial resources, like the fact that we have so many tools to make ourselves feel better. It is like that our resources are abundant, right? Where I am abundant by saying that, can we attract more things to make us feel better, right? So thank you guys for being here, everyone. I really appreciate you, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good rest of your day. Yeah, thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone. Bye. Oops.